Hey guys, welcome to another episode. Today my guest is Jeff of XXSmile. How you doing today, buddy?
Hey, I'm doing great. What about you, dude?
Can't complain too much. I'm glad that I finally got your name right in the band.
What's
So
up,
those of
man?
you if you guys don't know, the band name is XX Smile, which is a smiley face. Shit went right over my damn head.
Hey,
I was
we
like,
get it all the time, but like, hey, you play with fire when you have that type of name, right? Like I was saying to you earlier, the band name was it's based off Prince when Prince like did the artist symbols. Like, let's have a band name where it's a smiley face, right? So it's like, how are we gonna tell people that's the band name? So like, okay, XX Smile, but like every time it's like smile or you're blowing kisses, XX kiss. I was like, no, it's XX smile. But hey, it is what it is. you you want a fancy band name, or you got to play with the consequences of people fucking it up afterwards, right? So
I like that. So tell me a little bit about your musical background, Jeff.
yeah, but I've been playing for over 20 years in different projects, right? I've been playing mainly in punk projects, but I played in rock bands too. I met the mother of my children through doing a Motley Crue tribute band. So yeah, we pretty much how I learned how to booze, I guess, right? Play music was with Motley Crue. I think good teachers to learn you how to do that shit.
Yeah,
But
probably so.
I started off with that, and basically, XX Small started off as an acoustic project because I was kind of tired of being in bands and like having to deal with the whole band drama and like the relationships that turn sour and dealing with all that. So I decided to go solo. Did XX Small acoustic, and after a while, I was kind of getting bored. It takes its toll being in a band, but it also takes its toll of being alone all the time. You end up missing that connection you get with those people that you form like a brotherhood, right? Playing with them and like hanging out and doing all that stuff and sharing those memories. So I had like nobody to share those memories that I was living. So, and I just wanted to kind of like regain all that. And some dude hit me up, which was my bass player, and he's like, "Hey, dude, I really love what you're doing. If you ever think about having like a full band, I'd be really down to joining like and doing your shit full band." And I was like, yes. I thought about it, but I was like, I just had it. It was like a glimpse of an idea, like ways away, and it ended up like just grabbing an electric guitar and like smashing out some of the acoustic songs I had. And I was like, God damn, these songs would be great electric, right? And then it just went from there. We hit the ground running, and I started finding people, and we hooked up, we played, and the band it is what it is today, and we're still working on new songs and working on the second album right now. But with life and the way it is, it takes its toll, like working and then writing and doing all the stuff that we have to do to get where we have to get that second album finished. So we're halfway through, I guess. Right?
Nice, nice.
Yeah,
Understandable. Life makes things more complicated to where you wish, like, damn, I could just take a vacation to focus on music and nothing else.
exactly. But like you got your kids, you got all the adult shit you got to do, and we wish we didn't have to do them, but
Yeah, yeah.
let
Nobody
lets me
told us
play the
about
music,
that.
so I'll do the adult stuff that sucks to be able to do what I like to do, right? But
I'll have to say, man, when I saw your video for horror movies, I about died laughing. I was just like, this is brilliant.
oh,
It
we had
was
labs
brilliant.
filming that too. It was hilarious. It was funny. We were just like, let's do a Scooby Doo theme and let's like just go all out and like do stupid shit like Scooby Doo style. Right? And that's what we were thinking. In front of the green screens at one point like we had that in the bloopers. I think we were going to try to release it soon, but I think somebody ripped off the green screen and fell on them while we were filming. I was like, it's dick. It's so funny.
That's nice. I like that. The video was hilarious. My 13-year-old watched it and she was like, this is awesome. And she's like, you don't do this stuff. I'm like, shut up.
Okay, we're taking this off. This
Oh,
sucks.
screw this band.
Screw
No,
this band.
she's starting to get into pop punk. Like right now, she's obsessed with Blink 182, and I was like, yeah, that's the gateway drug almost.
Maybe, right? That's a good way to start.
Or if you want to go really far, you go with the Ramones and start with those guys, and then gradually work your way up. Because to me, those are the godfathers of pop punk.
Yeah,
They
exactly.
had
I feel the same way. I feel the same way. But like I backtracked like everybody did, you know, like listen to Blink and then listen to interviews with Blink and then hear them talking about the Descendants and you go, hey, what's the Descendants? Then you start listening to the Descendants and you're like, oh my God, this band's amazing. And then you start backtracking to everything back. And like I became a huge Misfits fan, Circle Jerks fan, Black Flag. All those bands are so amazing. I listen to them all
hell
the
yeah,
time. Oh yeah,
hell yeah.
great bands.
I don't listen to Black Flag's new stuff. I heard it and I was just like, this is not Black Flag. This is not Black Flag at
No, it's
all.
different. I like the old Black Flag, like with the original singer from Circle Jerks and with
Henry
uh,
Rollins,
yeah, Henry Rollins. Yeah,
My Spirit
those are
Animal.
the Black Flags we all learned to love and like. But yeah, it's great.
I I still want to learn how to play Nervous Breakdown. I eventually have got to sit my ass down and play it on bass. I love that song so much,
It is a
especially
great
when
song.
you're a dad. It rings even more true because you're like, holy shit, I am gonna have a nervous breakdown. But so you guys have released one album, working on the second album, and do you have shows coming up right now, or are you guys just kind of chilling out?
We got a few shows in next week. We're doing this festival in around Quebec City, and then we're doing another show in a little region, like 2 hour drive from Quebec City. But it's pretty quiet right now. Like I said, we're working on the second album. I, I'd say we're at least a good halfway through. We just finished once, we just finished writing a song. It's going to be released this weekend for a wrestler. It's going to be his theme song, and I'm pretty stoked about that. Like
Hell
he asked us
yeah,
for a song, and he's like, "You think you can write me a song?" I was like, "Yeah, fucking be fucking rad, dude. I love wrestling, and
yeah.
wrestling in our music's great. It's a good song. It's gonna be so like
Can't wait to hear
we're
it.
thinking about releasing it like for everybody afterwards, but like we're just gonna wait and see like how it goes, like how it plays out with him and with the song and everything.
Hell yeah, dude. That'd be
Yeah.
awesome. Well, what wrestling federation is it?
NSPW. It's local wrestling here. Yeah,
Okay,
in
okay.
Quebec City. Yeah, because we're from well, I'm from Quebec City, and the rest of the band is from way up north, an 8 hour drive at North Shore of Quebec, which is called the Seven Islands. So like I'm here, and the
Okay.
guys are.
Damn.
It's a hectic. It's seriously like the guys are coming next week for the show, and they're like driving 8 hours to get here to do that show.
Hey man,
I'm
if
just
you're
I'm just gonna punch out from my job, go pick up my stuff, go to the venue. They're gonna be up since 5 in the morning. I was like, ah, fuckers. All right, but they're good sports though. They're making it work.
yeah, drive 8 hours. Yeah, I
Yeah,
imagine so.
yeah. All for
I
the
sh-
rock and roll. That's what we say every time. It's all about the rock and roll, right?
oh man, if people only realize the lifestyle is not what they think it is, they would be disappointed probably.
Sorry, it cut, so I didn't
Oh,
know
you
what you said.
froze? Okay, I'm sorry, dude. I was saying people would be disappointed if they realize it's not the lifestyle that they think it is most of the time. It's not
Oh,
all.
so many people like you don't even imagine like how many like I was at Deftones show like they're playing in Quebec City Sunday and like people come up to you and they're like, "Hey, what's up? Hey, take a picture." Yeah, take a picture. And we take a picture and then after that they're like, "So you're at a Deftones show?" It's like, well, they do. I don't just listen to punk music. I listen to all kinds of stuff, right? It's like, how come you're not like pissed drunk? It's like I'm not always pissed
Piss
drunk. Me,
drunk.
it's like, come on, dude. I can't. It's a Sunday. I work tomorrow. I can't be loaded drunk on a Sunday.
That's true. That's true. So with your musical journey in the band, I know you keep it lighthearted, but with your lyrics, is there undertones of things you talk about, kind of cryptic that most people might not catch on?
There's certain songs that are cryptic, but I mean, it's always like mainly it's lighthearted or like relationship to based lyrics. There's one song which is I'm Fine. It's like that reggae song off the first album, which is pretty. It's loosely based after listening to Iron Maiden's the Clown song, which they wrote about Robin Williams. So it's like I was liking that undertone of like how somebody's like like always fronting a happy face, but inside of them they're really sad. So I was like, I wanted to give that kind of song, where everybody who knows me ends up seeing this happy guy all the time. But I mean, you can't always fucking be happy, right?
No.
Sometimes in your life, you're going through some hard shit and some stuff that's hard to go through. But I'm always that type of guy that just fronts that face where everything's always fine. But sometimes you just keep it to yourself, or there's some special people around you that get to see that part of you that you don't want to show to everybody, right? So like,
Yeah.
that's song that's pretty deep, but I mean, can't go really deep with a song called like Butthole, right? So we got kind of that Blink 182 kind of style too there, where we got those dumb songs which make you feel like this overtone of the whole band is dumb, but I mean it's not that dumb. There's like some stuff that's deep, but it's not super deep. We're a pop punk band. Come on, we're not gonna rewrite history on the lyrics and stuff, but
you never.
I try to write kind of nice songs though.
You write great songs. You write great songs. I definitely listen to your stuff a lot, especially when we started talking on Facebook and you sent me the links, and I was just like, this shit's good. This kind of it's a breath of fresh air for pop punk for me, because it's a lot of the times when it comes to pop punk, I always go back to the olds, and sometimes I can be a little bit of a snob, and I'm like, whatever. But then I heard your stuff, and I was just like, fuck me, stuff's great. So
yeah, we got a lot of that like 2005, 2006 kind of vibe pop punk. We got that old school vibe, but bringing it a bit modern. But like, I don't know, it's just the way I write songs, right? I've listened to so much of that mess pop punk, that MXPX pop punk, and all that early stuff is like that's what talks to me. I love those new bands. I'm a big fan of Neck Deep and State Champs and Story So Far. I love those bands, but I mean, I don't think that's how I write my songs, right? I think you end up having your own style with what you listen to too. So I'm a big metal guy too, and I'm a big like new metal guy. So like I was at a Deftones show, right? And I love Barbarians of California playing before them. That amazing band. But like, nice. I'm a big No More fan. Fate No More is one of my favorite bands too, right?
Hell yeah.
Mike, amazing singers, one of the best singers of all time. So I'm all over the place when I listen to stuff. So I think it ends up showing in our music too. So especially for the second album, we got a lot more reggae and ska into the songs, like into the band.
No,
yeah.
Say it's not so.
I'm a big reggae and ska guy, but yeah, that's it. But I mean, it's not like overshadowing everything, but I mean, it's there. It's going to be dominant in like in some songs, not everything, but some songs. Yeah. But like I said, like I'm friends in one off song where everybody's like, what the fuck is this song? Right? It's a reggae song that ends up going in a bridge with like Muse keyboards hitting everywhere, and you're like, what's going on in this song? It's going crazy. But we like to keep that kind of like where you're gonna listen to the album and it's not just, like those skate punk bands like in the early late 90s where it was, it's one song and basically the album's one fucking song, right?
Yeah.
So it's all the same thing. We just don't want to be that type of band where it's the same thing. Like we're bashing out 12 songs, the same song. We want to give kind of like a vibe and have a roller coaster like of emotion and soundscape in the whole drawing of the album, right? So we're trying to work on that and have some cool things, like different things where people are like, oh fuck, they're going there, right? Okay, that's cool. So yeah.
I respect it. And I was just kidding about the whole ska reggae thing.
No, it's all good, dude. That's all good. Hey,
I love ska and reggae.
But I keep saying ska is life. For me, ska is life. You give me ska and pizza, I'm a happy man.
I love the visual art of the pizza nailed to the cross. That I was like, I need a shirt with that on there.
We had a shirt like that, dude, and it sold out so damn fast. Everybody's like, we love that shit. We took it out for Easter too. Like we released that on Easter run of shows we did, and everybody went crazy over it.
Bro, you've got to re-release that shirt.
Oh, but we have so many like upcoming like it's our mascot, right? Pizza Pete's our mascot, and we got the mascot uniform. The guy, we got our friend that comes out as Pizza Pete and dances in the whole show, and people go crazy when he comes out. So it's like,
So
yeah,
where
he's on everything we do. Like the next shirts we got runs of shirts coming that are pretty crazy. We got like this. Well, I'm gonna tell you because anyways, it's coming out like probably next month, maybe before we're trying to get it out before Halloween. But we got a Slayer theme song, like Slayer theme shirt with the pizza on it. It's crazy, amazing. Everybody's seen it up there. I was like, dude, I want one of those when it comes out. In the back, it's written, "It's raining cheese instead of raining blood." It's
oh
amazing.
dude, I
It's
gotta
gonna
grab
be
one.
awesome. I swear to God, it's really cool.
I'm gonna grab one. I have to. I'm a huge Slayer fan, so I'm gonna have
Oh,
to grab
Slayer's
one.
amazing. Come on, who doesn't like Slayer?
My wife. Uh,
Yeah, 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 I get it. A lot of people don't like Slayer. Slayer's amazing. I love Slayer.
I was about to say I got a long list of people I know that didn't like Slayer, but that's fine. That they can have that.
Yeah, yeah.
Slayer's like a comfort blanket for me when I had a shitty day. Put some Slayer on.
It's always good. Slayer's always good.
But where did the idea for Pizza Pete come from?
Well, as you can see, I got a pizza tattooed on my neck, right? So I'm a big pizza fan. And pizza's always been associated with pop punk, right? So it's
Yeah,
like I think it was like just that simple as and as a kid, like I've always wanted to have a mascot for a band, like with associated to my band. So I was like, how can I make it work? And it just I don't know, just thinking about it, spitballing ideas, and we're like, okay, let's have a pizza for mascot, right? And it started off, it was just we did a design, the first shirt. The first shirt we did was it was a pizza and it's written shitty pop punk at its finest. And then it was XXSmile. But everybody like we sold that shirt really fast. And like everybody's like, oh, that pizza's really cool. The pizza mascot's really cool with the like Mickey Mouse hands and the 50s, like 20s, 50s style cartoon hands and feet. And I was like, okay, let's try to make that work. And then we started like, we did the pizza cross, and then we started doing like all the artwork started like turning around that. It was like, okay. But at first we wanted to have that like on the album, that was supposed to be like the mascot, right? It was supposed to be the smiley face. But like nobody gives a flying rat's ass about that smiley face. Like they just want the pizza all the time. Everybody wants the pizza. Like, okay, we'll go with the pizza.
you guys gonna start throwing pizzas at the show?
We did a festival this summer. We had dolls made, and we threw like a few during the show. Like we sold them out like real fast. Like people, like the kids were going crazy for those dolls. They're crazy. They were cool though. They were really really nice.
I like that.
Yeah.
uh, throwing pizza out to a starving audience is probably the best idea. Better than when Striper came out and they were throwing Bibles at people and hitting
No,
them with them.
or like water or beer. Like we're grown adults. You don't want to get wet during a show, right? So it's like, but even like our label was telling us like, "Ah, we wanted to throw pizzas like at people, like throw, and there's like, I don't think this is a good idea to start throwing pizzas at people. People might get upset, like all stained with pizza sauce and everything's like, oh, okay. But we were really into it, like, let's throw pizzas, and we were like, oh, let's do the plush dolls and throw plush dolls. Like, that's a better idea. That's a better idea. Nobody gets dirty, everybody gets happy.
Yeah, like it. Pizza Pete, huh?
Yeah,
Might
pizza Pete.
you keep making good music like that, I might have to get another tattoo. Never know.
Yeah, sweet, dude. Hi, great. We'll probably all end up getting one soon in the band too, the Pizza Pete somewhere.
I love it, man. I love it. So you've got working on the second album almost done or halfway through. You said playing shows coming up next week. You got new shirts coming out. And you got a theme song for a wrestler coming out as well.
Yep.
You've got your plate full. Damn, dude. Do you sleep?
Not much. No, but to be honest, I do sleep, but like everybody, we hit that age where sometimes it gets pretty hectic sometimes at night. But yeah, I do sleep, and like my kids are grown, so I got all my time for myself. So I just manage my schedule really close to like work on my songs and work on my craft as much as I can, right? So that's pretty much why I moved out where I am here in Quebec City, is to be closer, to be able to do more stuff and like get the ball rolling and get the band to a place where we want to be, right? Like we'd love to come in the States and come play in the States, but it's like so complicated for Canadian band. Like I'm
Oh,
so
I wouldn't.
expensive and complicated. I know, but everybody, that's what everybody says. But I mean, as Canadians growing up watching, like pop culture, like I grew up on American pop culture, like every English Canadian here. And it's just a dream of coming to play and touring the States, right? Going to play everywhere. So, but like one day we'll make it work. We'll come play in the States. We got a few friends from bands from the States here. We've made good friends with the guys from Zebrahead and Death by Stereo and a few other bands. So like
Nice.
maybe one day we'll be like openers for those guys in the States somewhere. And then
The only reason why I kind of, when it comes to other bands wanting to come to America, I was like, right now is definitely not the time for any band outside of America to come, because of the way the political climate is right now.
oh yeah, that's a different story. Yeah, I figured. Like, but I get like I went to go see like one of my favorite bands. It was my birthday in June, and I went to go see Bollywood and Tropidelics in Hampton Beach in Boston, and it was a great time. People are so like people were great, and people were all surprised to see Canadians there too. It was like, oh, you guys are Canadian? We're so sorry. What are you guys doing here? It's like, well, be here. We want to come see shows. I ain't gonna fuck it. I don't give a fuck. Like it's not my problem, right? Like
Yeah, that's true.
unfortunate for you guys because you guys have to live and deal with it. But I
Every
I'm not affected much by it here, so like a bit, but I mean not much. So
I respect that. I respect. Trust me, it's a nightmare right now, and we're all trapped in our own little
yeah,
personal.
we hear about it. We hear about it a lot. I mean, it
But
is what it is, right?
hey, man, we just do what we do. We just do what we do.
Exactly. That's
So
we all end up doing just living our lives anyways, right? So it's like
yeah,
it's all just noise. So
pretty much. Well,
mm.
man, Jeff, I've had a really great time talking to you. Is there anything you would like to say to the audience?
Oh well, thank you for having me. You guys go
Yeah.
listen to us on Spotify or any streaming service that you like. XXSmile. And if you ever want to hit me up on ever any socials, I'm always down there for a good talk and chat. So like whatever, man. Like we hope to come see you guys soon anywhere.
Please, please. I need a
It'd
good
be,
show.
it'd be sweet, dude. We'd love.
Well, guys, make sure you check out XX Smile, support Pizza Pete, get a Pizza Pete tattoo. Maybe we can do a contest. That'd be pretty fun.
It.
Um,
Sweet.
but make sure you support this band. They write awesome pop punk music, takes you back to the good days. Um, like I said, please support them. It's more about these guys than anything else. And I'll see y'all on the next show.